Hello and welcome to my garden. Today we're down in the permaculture garden on our contour banks. Now it's a little weedy at the moment because we're packing up to go, and so I've been letting the garden wind down, but we need to leave the weeds, whippersnipped, to cover the soil. Alright, let's have a look. The first plant on the top contour bank is this lovely native olive. I'm yet to see any flowers or fruits, but you can see that the foliage is lovely, and this was only a foot tall when I put it in a year or so ago, so it's really grown. Down beside it in a shady position, because in our climate it gets too hot, I've got a lovely sage plant. I do love my sage. And around here, another one of my favorites. Just look at these beautiful berries. This is a native elderberry. It can be used just like exotic elderberries. And you can see it's a lovely plant. And we've even got some flowers. And it tends to flower and fruit for 6 months. So you get these lovely white flowers, followed by green berries, followed by orange berries. Over here, we've got some rocket, which I just sprinkle liberally everywhere, so it pops up all over the place. This is society garlic, and over here is pak choi. I've got a blood orange that I was given here, which is mulched there with shell grit, because citrus loves a shell grit mulch. As we come across, there's more rocket all around the ground. And then here we've got a lovely healthy eggplant, which has already given us quite a few eggplants. And then it got attacked by a vine, and after I removed the vine it looked dead, and then it came back again. Gotta love eggplant, it's very resilient. Here we've got a bay tree, which will grow up slowly but surely. You can see the lovely fresh new growth right there. And here, this branching leaning tree is a native guava, otherwise called bolwarra. There's also a mixture of herbs and flowers here. You can see there's some blue salvia to attract some good pollinators, and all over the place. If I can find one. There's one there. There was a lot of basil, different varieties of basil, because I just got a mixed seedling pack, but looks like some of them have been caught by the whippersnipper. And as we come around here, we've got another society garlic, which has also been caught by the whippersnipper. I don't have control over that, unfortunately. Self-seeded nasturtiums, which are about to come back with the cooler weather. And here we've got an heirloom tomato. And this lovely tree is a native peanut tree. It's a great tree to have somewhere where you want winter sun and summer shade, because it's almost completely deciduous. And if you have a look, that is our chook shed. So in the winter they get the sun, in summer this should shade it nicely. And it's very exciting, I'm getting my first crop of flowers on this tree. I hope I get to see them before we move. I've got a couple of capsicum plants. Here's one of them. You can see we're getting some lovely capsicums. We've got sweet potato climbing over everything, because I like to keep sweet potato as a really good living mulch. And this here is fennel, which has gone to seed. And I've left the seed heads on there, A, because I want to harvest some, and B, because then it will self-seed. I really like to leave things to self-seed. It's a good time saver. And then if we come across to the second contour bank, over on the low side, You can see that they've got a pumpkin getting going. It's a bit wilted because the sun's quite hot today. And we've got some pumpkins forming down there. And we've got another heirloom tomato, which no matter how hard I try to stake it, keeps falling over. And right here, this is just a Tahitian lime. Over here, we've got lettuce, leaf, basil. Look how huge that is. I put my hand next to it so you can see the comparison. Huge leaves. It's a great basil for pesto. It's a great basil for adding to salads. Really good basil. Over here, we've got some carrots. And over here, we've got, oh no! The critters have found my cucumbers. Oh, I was leaving that there to get as big as it could, but it looks like someone finally found them. We've got quite a few really good cucumbers off this heirloom cucumber, but unfortunately, that might be about to change. And you can see it's flowering all over the place, and it is climbing my tropical peach. It's great that we can now get some tropical varieties of the stone fruits, because I do love stone fruit. And there's some more rocket. I always let my rocket go to seed so that it can self-seed again. We've got a variegated society garlic. Over here we've got another heirloom tomato coming into flower. We've got a tropical nectarine here. And down at the base is some more blue salvia and another variegated society garlic. And then as we come over here, we have a bowen mango, and I forget what mango this is, but it's a second mango tree, and you can just see they're doing really well. They were both only about a foot high when they went in. And right down in the gully where all the water runs is our bananas, or are our banana trees. And you can see they're doing exceptionally well. No fruit from them yet, but hopefully this season. And there's some more sweet potato there acting like a living mulch. So that's it. My contour banks, which are usually full of a lot more varieties of vegetable, but lately, as I said, we've been letting it wind down because we're moving house soon.